Here's my Aldi haul. I just made my Aldi run this morning. I have breakfast things first. Cream cheese and bagels for breakfast. And I got some more syrup because I know the kids are always in need of more syrup. I got eggs. Eggs are $2.46 a dozen now. The bagels are $1.99 a pack. The syrup, I believe, is a dollar and something. And the cream cheese is $1 and maybe 45 cents each. Taco seasoning is 39 cents each. I accidentally got some ranch. It was stuck in between the taco seasoning, and it's also blue, so I didn't notice. But that's okay. I'll figure out something to do with it. I have a couple of kids who really like ranch. Got some saltines, some macaronis. These are really pretty good. They're cheaper than Velveeta, and they're also just as good. If the kids don't see the box, they'll never know that they were not Velveeta. And I have these. I love these mashed potato flakes. They work for so many things. Even if I am not feeling well and I need to make a quick meal for my kids, I'll make them these as their mashed potatoes for dinner. And I have pimento cheese with jalapeno in it. I like this kind. I put it on a sandwich and I stuff it full with a lot of lettuce because I don't like it, the texture of just the plain pimento cheese. I want it to have a big handful of fresh leafy greens in it. Lettuce in particular is what I usually use, but it could work well with other greens too, like spring mix or something. And I got some tomato paste because fall is here, so I'm planning to make more soups that are tomato paste based. I was craving radishes because I want to make a radish sandwich. And, well, I already showed you that. Got cabbage. It was, I believe, 79 cents a pound for the cabbage. And I got a pack of chopped kale. I'm going to cook that with jalapenos and sweet potatoes. And I bought some more cheese curds because last night I made the kids some cheese curd. I made crinkle cut fries in the air fryer. And then they had those Cajun flavored cheese curds. I couldn't find any more Cajun flavored ones. So I got the garlic cheddar flavor this time. The kids really liked the Cajun flavor. It wasn't spicy. I mean hot. It was well seasoned, but it wasn't hot. And my kids, my little rascals, they even ate steamed broccoli florets on their poutine that I made last night. Poutine. Anyway, I had some steamed broccoli. I thought they would eat it on the side, and they scooped it up and put it on as one of the toppings, and I was really happy to see that. So I bought some more broccoli florets because they loved it so much. I think I'll make it again one day next week because they loved it. And for myself, I got this basil and pine nut raviolis. I'm going to try those. That sounds like a really good flavor to me. So I can't wait to try them. And then I got something to make scratch-made mashed potatoes too. And it will have half cauliflower. It will have the whole head of cauliflower and the whole bag of potatoes mixed together. And I try to buy the biggest head of cauliflower I can find when I do that. And it makes the best mashed potatoes in the world. Because I cook the broccoli first while I'm peeling the potatoes. I mean, it's not broccoli, that's cauliflower. I cook the cauliflower first, and while I'm peeling the potatoes, and I slice the cauliflower real thin to make sure it gets soft by the time the potatoes are ready for mashing. And I don't put a whole lot of water. I just put a quart of water And the quart of water plus the liquid from that's already in the cauliflower is enough to cook all of it. And I don't have to throw away any nutrients in excess water. If I have excess water, I just sprinkle in a little bit of dry mashed potato flakes, and it solves the problem right away. But I started measuring the water, and I use a quart exactly. And then I have exactly enough to make the potatoes, mashed potatoes, as creamy as I want them to be. And I put dry milk instead of cold milk from the fridge. So yeah, I have worked on that recipe for a long time, and now I have it where the kids eat it and they don't even know they're eating cauliflower. So this is what I'm doing with the kale. I started by adding sweet potato chunks and jalapenos, and I'm going to put the chopped kale in. I'm going to chop some garlic in there too. I also added a few bits of apple to it, just because I didn't want to waste the apple. I'm adding it in there. It's okay. It'll work with the sweetness of the sweet potato. Now I'm going to go get some garlic to put in. I have a cube of bouillon and 2 cloves of garlic, because this is going to shrink down a lot, so I don't need to overpower it with garlic. I'm just going to put a little in. You might hear my son and his friends. They're very noisy. There it is. My kale and sweet potatoes are spicy with jalapenos, and they have garlic and bouillon in it. And a couple bits of apple.